from Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
I love you.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning in to the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. It's Thursday and time for another edition of Leykis 101.
Can you attend my class? It is for your own good.
I mean, a girl decides how far she's going to let you go in the first 5 minutes.
You in my class? I am today.
Elliot, there's something that I think that we should talk about. We've been together for, about 3 weeks now?
3 magical weeks.
3 magical weeks, and I don't think that I've ever met a man who's been more in touch with his feelings.
I love you so very much.
Okay, Elliot, there's something that I think I really have to say. You're just too sensitive. I'm about to go out of my mind here. It's been wonderful, and God knows I love you, but enough is enough.
No, wait! No. Why can't I have this kind of rejection? Why don't you want to stay here with me?
I just want to be with a man who'll ignore me and take me for granted, and who's only pretending to be interested in who I am and what I think so he can get into my tail.
It's Leykis 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course that teaches men how to get more tail for less money. More importantly, we teach women how men think. I am your professor. This is my classroom. Class is in session. This is where we teach the tenets of Leykis 101. By the way, for the first time in a year and a half now, our friends in Dallas can attend class, participate with us live. Toll free at 1-800-5800-TOM. I'm so excited about that. 1-800-5800-866, as you may know if you're in Dallas. We are now heard live every weeknight following Russ Martin at 7 o'clock on Live 105.3. And people have been listening to our show on tape at 11 o'clock at night, and they heard Leykis 101 late at night on tape. It's now live, boys. You can start dialing. Leykis 101, this is where we teach the tenets that will get you laid and will save you time and money. Now, to just refresh you on the basics, Leykis 101 students are proud to be known as jerks or a-holes. When a woman says that to us, we wear it like a badge of honor. It is a badge of honor. Nice guys don't get laid. Chicks will always go on and on about their ex-boyfriend and what a jerk he was. He got some. Why haven't you gotten any? He was a jerk. That's why. That's right. Leykis 101 students do not spend more than $40 on a date. 0 is optimum. We believe in the 3 strikes, you're outlaw. Any woman doesn't put out within the first 3 dates, done. Out. Finished. No more. Out. No exceptions. Done. We do not date single mothers. Single mothers made one mistake in the past, and some other poor schmuck is paying for it. Why? Why would you want to be the next one on the list? Say no to single mothers. Yes, they are easy lays. They're easy lays because they want you to impregnate them and then pay them. Leykis 101 students do not have sex without a condom. Again, not because we're being good boys. It's because we don't want to pay our money to some one-night stand, some skank, some chick we may never see again. We wear condoms. We believe the phrase birth control means it literally, control. If you use birth control, you have the control. No doubt about it. Leykis 101 students say no to coffee dates. We say no to lunch dates. When a woman says, hey, let's have lunch, what she's really saying is, I save nighttime and dinner and drinks for the guys I'm going to bang. You're not on that list. Leykis 101 students know there is no such thing as a male friend. We hang out with chicks because we want to bang them. Those who don't are pussies. The only reason to spend time with a woman is if you think you can get into her shorts. That's it. Leykis 101 students know that on the first date, we don't hear one word a woman says. We are there trying to imagine what she looks like naked and trying to figure out how far we are from her apartment or her house. We know we have to sit there and listen to her going blah, 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 blah. Dispensing hot air at a rapid rate. We know that. Any chick who thinks we're listening to what you're saying or could care less about any of that crap you talk about, you're in denial. We don't care. Leykis 101 students do not believe in bringing a chick back to our place. We believe in going to her place. That way we control how long we have to spend with you. We believe in getting in there, getting the job done, and then not sitting around and spooning or hugging or caressing. We get up, put our pants on, wipe off Big Jim of the Twins, and then we head back home in time to see Sports Center. That's what we do. When that Sports Center music comes on, we know we've stayed too long. If that TV's on in the background, you hear that music, get up, run, you're late. It's that simple. Leykis 101 students, do not confuse chicks by making them think we love them. On the contrary, we don't answer the phone on the weekend at all, except from our buddies. We have answering machines where you can monitor what the caller is saying. If it's one of your buddies, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you pick up. If it is one of these chicks that you've been hoping to bang, or that you are banging, let the machine take it. Leykis 101 students are not anxious to call a chick back or to call her at all. Real men don't like talking on the phone. Unless we're betting games or it has to do with money. We have no interest in being on the phone. None. We occasionally will do that little booty call thing where the less attractive of the species we will call after we've called everybody else. We're boozing, it's 1 a.m., and we need a place to go. As we always say on Leykis 101, you know, you always want to take a leak at the Four Seasons. They've got beautiful bathrooms, restroom attendants. They've got not just paper towels, they've got actual towels, hand towels in there and stuff. Clean, well-lit, beautiful. That's where we want to go. But every once in a while, you're not at the Four Seasons. Sometimes you're at the Shell station. And you need to go to Habib, the cashier. You need to get the men's room key. You need to go back into that greasy room where nobody's cleaned up in a while. And the stench is terrible. But at least you're in the middle of nowhere and nobody can see you going in there. That's what we do. It's that simple. Leykis 101 students, do not worry about treating women like crap. We know they love it. They love it. And they come back for more. We do not send flowers, gifts, cards, love notes, or anything. We try to stay out of sight on birthdays, Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's Eve, other holidays or days she thinks are important, especially when they come up with these anniversaries, like the anniversary of the first time you porked her. It's been 30 days now. Oh, please. Just make yourself scarce when it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months since the first night you nailed her. Stuff like that. Know what to do. And finally, women are always testing us. I don't need to bring up any names around here, but a member of our crew a few years ago, when he was invited to my Super Bowl party to hang out with the boys, eat hot wings, and watch the Super Bowl, was told that that was the one and only day that his girlfriend could move into her new apartment. And she needed him to help her move on that day, and in addition to helping her move, he had to help her put her bed together. One nut and bolt at a time. And our friend did not show up until the second half. Now, I don't need to belabor who did that. All I'm saying is, on Super Bowl Sunday, you're not moving furniture. There will not be any vacuuming on Super Bowl Sunday, okay? Get the vacuuming done the day before. There'll be no shopping at IKEA. There'll be no looking at houses on Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday is to get together with the guys, swill beer, eat hot wings and chips, and watch the game. That's it. Any less than that, and you're a goddamn pussy. I don't care if your teams are playing in the Super Bowl. I'm having the Super Bowl party this year, and Dean will be there. Dean will see the coin toss this year. No doubt about it. Oh, sorry, I gave it away. It was Dean. By the way, I hate to mention this, but I got a letter from a listener the other day who pointed something out. I don't know if we were running a rerun or something, but there was apparently a show where I had asked you, Dean, who won the Super Bowl last year, and you didn't know. And a listener wrote in, a very astute listener who pays a little too much attention, wrote in to ask if I was outing Dean, because I had once said that the person who would not know the result of the Super Bowl was probably a homosexual. And, what can I say? Listeners pay a lot of attention to this stuff we say. Oh, the letter writer was definitely gay. There's no doubt about it. He was waiting for any clue that you're gay, D. So he could jump right into the breach.
I'm ready to rock.
Anyway, all right, so if you would like information from your professor on how to avoid a serious commitment, a long-term relationship, how to avoid marriage, how to get sex with the least amount of begging, the least amount of money spent, time wasted, least amount of hot air coming from the other side. I am your professor, this is my classroom, and this is where you learn how to do it. All you have to do is dial in.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Well, break it down for me.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
I'm Leykis 101 all the way. I don't need a damn computer to get what I need. I got Tom Leykis to tell me how to play it, and I play it.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Leykis 101. I'm your professor. We're now live in Dallas. If you wanted to call in and join in on the classroom discussion here, it's 1-800-5800-866. Call us live on the Metroplex, baby. This is Kevin on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, good. Hey, I got a question for you, man. Dating this girl, dumped her, everything went good. Said she's a single mom. I said, no way. Got rid of her. But now she wants to do the booty call thing. Can you booty call a single mom?
Nope.
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 Why not?
Because what happens if there's an accident?
Well, what happens with any chick if there's an accident?
Well, here's the deal.
Okay.
100% of single moms, when they got pregnant, had a baby.
Yeah?
Let's say a chick who's not a single mom, would it be 50-50? 60-40? 75-25? But it wouldn't be 100%.
Tom, this is why you are the professor, and I am just a student.
That's right, Kevin. Stay away from the single moms.
I appreciate it.
I'm here to help.
Hey, can you blow me up, Tom?
Of course I can. 1-800-5800-TOM. Josh on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tommy.
Josh.
What's up, baby?
Not much, babe.
Okay, the situation is that I'm currently engaged, and I've been with this girl for about 4 years now. And we've had our problems, and I used to live with her. And after listening to you, I realized that maybe I was too young for that, you know? So I moved out, and that didn't make her happy. So we ended up breaking up, but we were still talking. And while we were broken up, we went on trips together and did things together, but she was seeing someone else. And she told me about that at an improper time.
An improper time? When was that? When you were having sex with her?
No, no. We were actually at a family gathering, and now we're back together. And it's like after we experienced this, everything is perfect, you know. And I got engaged with her, and my relationship, I mean, it's everything I could ask for, you know. But sometimes the thought of what happened comes in my head, you know, and like it haunts me. So, and I can't ask like friends and people like that because their opinions are biased, you know. Biased
towards who? You?
Yeah, of course. You know, people don't want to make you feel bad. It's hard for them to be honest with you. And I respect your opinion, and I know you're an honest guy, and you could care less about me, so. So I thought.
So what is your question exactly?
Well, is that normal for a girl, a young girl, to do something like that?
What, to date somebody else when you've broken up with her?
Yeah.
Of course it's normal.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it shouldn't bother me.
Well, I'm not going to tell you what should or shouldn't bother you. All I'm saying is, when you break up with somebody, that makes them a free agent. What do you think they're going to do? Wait around till you call them again?
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah. Okay. No, because during
I mean, if you didn't want her dating other people, you shouldn't have broken up with her.
Yeah, you're right. You know, it was her idea to see other people, so. But
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
But you agreed to it.
Yes. And that's the consequence, right?
You're upset because you didn't date anyone else.
Well, no, actually, I saw some people, too. Yeah.
Did you have sex with them?
No.
That's why you're upset. She had sex with the guy, and you didn't have sex.
Yeah?
That's what you're jealous about.
So it's my ego.
Of course.
Okay.
You could have had sex. Why didn't you?
Yeah, you're right. You're always right, Tom. You're the man, baby.
All right, Joe.
But one more question.
Yeah.
So for a girl to do it, she wasn't testing me. You know, she wasn't putting me on the spot. Because if she did that, then it makes me not want to be with her. You know, if I'm with someone that would do something like that.
Like what? She wasn't with you. You broke up with her. She broke up with you. You agreed to it.
Yeah. All right, baby. Tom, you broke the world for me, baby?
Here you go, Josh. I don't get that. I'm with a chick who would do something like that. Well, of course she did it. Yeah, the problem there is that you didn't do it. You should have banged as many broads as you could while you had a free pass. What are you, crazy? Don't blame it on her. It's your own fault. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Adam on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
What's up, Tom?
Just the ratings, Adam.
Hey, it's good to hear, bro.
Thank you.
Got a serious Leykis 101 question for you.
Okay.
I want to know, what type of career women should guys out there just avoid like the plague?
Are you talking about for having sex or for getting emotionally involved?
Be it a relationship, a booty call, you name it.
All right, let's start with booty calls.
Okay.
Single mothers, which can be an occupation. I would also say daycare workers and kindergarten teachers because they want to have kids.
All right.
And they're heading in that direction.
Okay.
And more chicks these days are saying, well, if the right man doesn't come along, I'll just get pregnant and do it on my own, you know. And, you know, they never do it on their own. They're always going to be putting their hand in your wallet eventually.
Ah, I see.
All right. And as far as relationships are concerned,
yeah,
stay away from strippers or anybody in the sex business.
Okay, well, that's your space.
Also stay away from anybody who works in television. It's just a little short list there for you, Adam. It's Leykis 101. More of your telephone calls are coming up.
The Tom Leykis Show. Leykis on Hot Talk 1080.
The Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Leykis 101, I am your professor. It's Roy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
How you doing, Tom?
Okay, Roy.
Man, I'm in a real jam, man. I've been dating this chick for like about a little bit over 3 months, right?
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, you know, yesterday she comes on my pad, and I'm doing my thing, and she's like, I'm pregnant. It's like out of nowhere, you know, and I'm like, you're what? You know, and I've been listening to you for quite a while now, so I try to get her to do the Hail Mary, but it's just not working. And I'm over here like getting gray hair, Uncle Tom. I need to know what to do.
Well, let me ask you a question, Roy. What kind of birth control did you use?
Birth control?
Yes.
None.
You're a moron. And you did not follow my instructions.
I messed up.
No. But the point is, you didn't just mess up. How long have you been a student here?
About 6 months.
Right. 6 months ago, you had to have heard me talk about using condoms, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you use one?
I'm a freaking moron.
Yeah, you're a freaking moron is right. You put yourself in this position, pal.
I mean, I don't know what to do.
Oh, pal, you tried the Hail Mary. The Hail Mary is called the Hail Mary for a reason.
I need to do something. Like, and the worst thing is she's like obligating me to be there. She's like putting me in a situation.
You're not obligated to be there. You're not obligated to do anything.
She said either you're there or I'm putting your ass on child support.
Well, she's gonna do that anyway. You're in. You're paying.
So no advice, huh?
My advice is rewind your life 6 months and start using condoms. This was stupid. And this is why I tell you boys to use condoms, but you thought you knew better than the professor, didn't you?
No, it just takes all the feeling away, Tom.
Pal, then you know what? How's it going to feel when this broad is reaching into your wallet for the next 18 years? How's that going to feel?
Not good.
30 seconds of ejaculating versus 18 years of a woman putting her hand in your pocket. Is the feeling worth how much that's going to cost you?
Hell no.
18 years, month after month after month.
And you know, this probably sounds terrible, but I'm hoping and praying to every God known to man that she has a miscarriage. I'm just like sitting there with my fingers crossed.
Well, you know, it would be wrong to do some of the things that have been suggested on this program, like taking her out drinking or to get into a hot tub. Women who use hot tubs during pregnancy are, 10 times more likely to miscarry? That would be wrong, so don't do that.
Right.
And to get her into the hot tub and get her drunk at the same time would be really, really wrong, and I would not recommend that.
Right.
Preferably tonight or tomorrow. But I'm telling you, pal, you're desperate, and you screwed up because I told you to use a condom, and this is why.
Right, right.
I hope all the other boys who are thinking of having sex without a condom, because it doesn't feel right, I hope they like the way 216 months of child support's going to feel.
Yep, I messed up.
216 months of child support. Over 900 weekly payments.
You're killing me, Tom. You're killing me.
For 30 seconds of ejaculation. So, does it feel good now?
Hell no. I feel like a fool.
Wouldn't you rather have felt latex that night?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And I told you that, but you ignored me.
Yeah. People make mistakes, you know.
No. But the point is that you shouldn't make mistakes when you had the information.
Right.
If you told me you just tuned in for the first time, what am I going to say? But you've been a student for a long time.
Right.
And you thought you knew more than the professor, and you didn't, did you?
Well, it's not that. It's just
yes, it is.
You know, hey, it's one time. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen is 216 monthly payments. Over 900 weekly payments to this broad, who will not even be talking to you by payment number 50.
Right. Man. You think adoption's out of the question?
Adoption of what?
Kid.
Oh no, she's not going to do that.
Man, I'm trying to talk into the abortion, Tom, but it ain't working.
Well, that's my point. If she's not going to have the abortion, she wants to have the baby.
I don't know for what, though. I told her it's going to mess up her life. She don't listen.
What?
I'll never listen.
Well, pal, you didn't listen. I told you what to do, and you didn't listen.
I really wish there was something I could do about it.
Yeah, there was something you could do about it, and you didn't do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. As always, you're right, Master.
Take responsibility and don't do it again.
True. Nothing more you can do about it.
Adina is asking me if it's too late for the Hail Mary. He already tried the Hail Mary. She said no. No, of course we would recommend the Hail Mary, but you've already done that.
You know what? I laid it out real smooth, just like you taught me, but she wasn't feeling it.
Well, again, I taught you a lot of things, and you should have paid attention.
Right.
The Hail Mary is like the fire alarm where it says, in case of emergency, break glass.
Right.
You're not supposed to be breaking the glass all the time, you know?
True that. All right, Tommy, can you take me out Kobe style, please?
All right, Roy, here you go.
All right, thanks.
This is about us. She's so special to me. Yeah, it beats in my heart. Yeah, the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
Tom Tom Leykis Show, Leykis 101. I'm your professor at 1-800-5800-TOM. Chris in Dallas, you're on Leykis 101. Hello.
Hello, Tom. It's an honor to be talking with you, and congratulations on your new time here in Dallas.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay, listen, I've got a question for you. What is a good general approach, when I'm trying to meet women, say, around town?
Yeah.
Or, at various locations, during the day?
During the day, not a good time to meet women,
Okay.
because successfully putting the puck in the net has to do with having a little bit of chemical inducement, alcohol being the preferred mode. And very few people drink during the day, and those who do probably have a problem.
All right, so the bars are the place to go is what you're telling me.
Bars, clubs, are good places to meet women, absolutely. Look, if you're looking to meet a wife or a girlfriend, well, then there's other ways to go. The question is, do you want to get laid or do you want to have a girlfriend?
Well, I'm definitely looking to get laid, and that's it.
Okay. Well, you see, the thing is, people who go to clubs and bars, they're looking to get laid, too. Now, remember, women will always say they don't want to be perceived as sluts, so they'll tell you they're not at clubs and bars to get laid. But believe me, it's not an accident. There's big crowds at places like that. Somebody got laid there at some time or another.
I understand.
That's what they're going for. Now, when you go there, the trick is not to have the stink of death on you, not to be lunging after women and trying your best opening lines on them, but to be too hip for the room. You come in, dressed in a relatively hip manner, and you have kind of an uncaring attitude, like you'd be perfectly happy to stand at the bar and booze all night long, like you're waiting to meet a buddy.
Huh, outstanding. That sounds like definitely something I need to try then, because I've tried everything else except for that.
Well, I've done this with women in Los Angeles. I've come into bar. In fact, I learned this inadvertently one night when I actually did go to a bar to meet a buddy for a drink, and he didn't show up, and I was standing around a long time. And because I was there to meet a buddy, I was kind of, not thinking out of the box. So I was just kind of focused on where is he, what time is it, when's he coming, picking up my cell phone, calling to see where he was, but not talking to any of the hot chicks who were standing around me. And finally, chicks started coming up to me, asking me why I was there, and what am I doing, and what do I do for a living, and all of a sudden I realized I was picking up chicks without trying. Chicks are such attention whores. When they dress to impress, and then you're at a club and these chicks are all around you and you're not paying any attention to them, they can't figure out why not. So they come to you. When you come in there and ask them if they're a Gemini, I guarantee you that's how you get rid of them. When you come in there and you've got better things to do than talk to them, they need to have your attention.
Well, outstanding. This is excellent advice. I really appreciate it.
Now, when you're in Dallas and you are out at a bar, what do you do for a living there, Chris?
Well, what do I actually do for a living?
Yeah,
what am I going to tell them I do for a living?
Well, let's start with what you actually do.
I'm a police officer.
Okay. Well, there are chicks who definitely are into the uniform. There's no doubt about it. But in Dallas, you'd do a lot better as a pilot. And as you know, American Airlines has a big hub in Dallas, and there are other airlines where the planes are changed. There are various Marriotts and other hotels where the pilots stay. And we all know they like to go out boozing and hanging out with the chicks. You could be a pilot. You could be an executive with an oil company. There's a lot of Fortune 500 companies in the Dallas area. You could be part of that.
Huh.
By the time a chick finds out you do not work for one of those companies, you've already gotten what you wanted.
Exactly.
And then you've moved on to the next victim. Now Dean recommends, but you might need to take a trip to L.A. to kind of catch this vibe and understand it. Dean recommends going in there and saying you're a location scout for like 20th Century Fox or DreamWorks. They're going to be making a movie in the area.
And make cards, too, I bet.
Well, making cards is always a very good way to misrepresent yourself because you look really official.
Okay.
And, a card with your cell phone number on it. What you do is you go to one of these mailboxes, etc., or what they call them, UPS stores now. You go there, and when you get an address there, put down the street address. Instead of saying box 796, you put apartment 796.
Outstanding.
And you tell them that's where you live, so they won't be coming over to your house to stalk you after they find out you're a fraud.
Oh, right.
That's what you do. And you put, it would be wrong to use a copyrighted logo of, Fox or MGM. That'd be wrong. So you have to use your own judgment on what to do. Follow the bouncing ball here, Chris.
You got it. Well, thank you very much for your time, Tom.
The Internet makes it very easy for people who are doing illegal things to appropriate other people's trademarks and put them on their own business cards. So I recommend you not do that.
Right.
And you go right into Kinko's and have those cards printed up.
Well, all right, Tom. Thank you very much.
Now you are armed with the information, Chris. I think you know what you have to do.
I've got a clear purpose now. It sounds like I've got a good starting place.
I certainly love that.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
I'm really excited to talk to you. You turn me on so much.
Is that so?
Yes.
The Tom Leykis Show. Leykis on Hot Talk 1080 KO.
Tom Leykis Show on 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. I am your professor. James on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you today?
Do you care, James?
Of course I do.
I'm doing great.
All right. Sounds good. I've got this dilemma here. Well, first of all, let me tell you that ever since I started listening to you, my life's kind of done a 180 here, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And first I was seeing this, I guess she's an attention whore, and she's a single mother. Well, I got rid of her. Now I'm seeing this other girl, but she seems to want something more, and all I really want to do is bang her.
Did you tell her that?
Not directly, no.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe
because you're afraid she'll stop banging you, that's why.
That's probably true. That is true. Well, she hasn't banged me yet.
She hasn't banged. How many times have you gone out with her?
Twice.
All right. Well, you got one more try. 3 strikes, you're out.
That's right. Well, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get her to bang me because she keeps saying she wants it to be special, and I hate hearing that.
Well, you might be with the wrong person.
That's true.
But the trick is you need to get what you need on the next date. That's it.
Okay, and if she doesn't, then if she wants it, she'll call me later.
No. If she doesn't provide it, move on.
Okay.
Move on.
All right, well, I'm out here in Utah, and it's kind of hard to find these women out here because they're all LDS.
Wait a minute. Dean tells me you're in Ogden, Utah?
That's right.
Isn't there, people who come in from out of town to go skiing and stuff?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I actually work at a ski resort, and that's where I actually do pick up a lot of women.
That's where you should be picking them up.
I do my damnedest. However, I'm working the little list, so there's mostly kids coming through my list, so I guess I'm meeting the future ones.
There we go. Well, you very well might be, but remember, with LDS chicks, isn't the deal there that they're not supposed to be having sex with you anyway?
Yeah, that seems to be the problem, and they're pressured into getting married before they have sex.
Right. Or marrying the old man down the block.
That's right, or the cousin.
Your dad's best friend, yeah. So, if I were you, I would stick to the chicks who are in town to go skiing. And stay away from the locals.
Stay away from the locals.
Yeah. By the way, the chicks who are in town to go skiing, how perfect. They come in, they ski, they leave.
Yeah, that's true.
That's perfect.
Actually, I'm 22. That's all I want to do is bang.
Well, you're around chicks who are there, and they spend forever trying to buy the right ski clothes, so guys will talk to them. Believe me, I know. That's all they do. They spend weeks before they get there picking out the right attire, so guys will talk to them.
All right. Well, this
one girl I was also seeing that...
Chicks don't give a rat's ass about skiing for the most part. All they want to do is meet guys, but this is like an excuse to meet guys. Instead of go to a bar or a club where you look like a slut, oh, no, I was going skiing, like you were doing something athletic and important.
That's very true. That's very true. There's a lot of women up there like that.
In reality, they are coming there to get laid, but they have a plausible deniability.
Well, the best ones I've ever had are the ones that leave town right afterwards, yes.
Well, what are you doing, James? Stop wasting your time on the local girls and stick to the ones who are coming in from out of town to go skiing. I think that's the best bet. Our email address is my name. It's Tom@blowmeuptom.com. More of your telephone calls are coming up.
The Tom Leykis Show. Tom Leykis.